Everyone. So I heard that if I bought a new RPM paddle, James would show up on my videos. So let's check it out for our co-host, James Ignatowich. All right, no, that'll be for a later video when I get him on. He'll give a couple of words about how this paddle is. But yes, this is the new RPM Friction Pro paddle. So it is 14 and a 16 millimeter. They also got a wide body. Just thoughts right off. I mean, it seems like a fairly simplistic design. Kind of reminds you a little bit of those lotto paddles, but not as flashy. But I mean, it's all right. Solid design. Just kind of little bit of a lines here, but maybe they should have done something more with I don't know, gears or something for RPM, shifting gears. But I mean, it's nice black with a white trim. I mean, I would think if it's an RPM paddle, I would assume a lot of spin. I mean, the grit, it is grittier than probably most paddles. I mean, I would probably put it in line with, I was trying to pull out a bunch of paddles earlier to try to compare where it falls in line. I mean, Paddle Tech, not much grit. I pulled out an 11-624. It's a little grittier than that. Got a couple things on the wall. A little grittier than a Flik. Not quite as gritty as a new Luzz Pro Cannon, and kind of feels like the grit, it's not as raised as the Honolulus are, but I mean, it's almost comparable to maybe a C45 in terms of grit. I'm sure maybe does something to get a little bit more spin on the paddles, but this is kind of their new paddle that they got coming out with the CEO, James Ignatowich. So I know he was using right here. He was using the Invicta Power Air before for a long time, actually. He was using that. That was kind of his signature paddle that he was using. And then I think he switched over to probably the Era Power. I don't know if he was on the Boomstik for very long, but now he moved on from Selkirk and he's started his own paddle company. So I'm sure there's a lot of thought that goes into the paddle in terms of his preferences, what he thinks is going to be important in terms of the game of pickleball. So I'm excited to try it out. I'll give you guys a full review, kind of comparing some of the other paddles that we got. I know there's, it's what is this, $250 for this paddle compared to, you got a bunch of cheaper options now, with, Honolulu is $200. The Luzz Pro Cannon, this one's kind of a very interesting paddle. I'll compare these two during more of the reviews, but this one is super gritty. It is, USA Pickleball approved. I don't think it is UPA approved, but very interesting for a sub $100 paddle with the Luzz. But yeah, check it out. Do you guys got any questions about how this paddle hits? Let me just give a quick sound test here. Oh, look, I got tons of paddles in front of there, but so kind of a little bit of a hollowish feel there. So I'll talk a little bit more about the tech next time as well in the paddle. But if you guys want one for free, leave me a comment and see what I can do. Check out the giveaways and hope to see James on the video soon. All right, see ya.